talk to you about the school you've never heard about. So, the school you've never heard about was made in 1981. It was a really rare school, one that made its students fall in love with it. It was a school called Mirambika, and I was lucky enough to go there. So, I'm sure you guys remember being in school, but what are some of your fondest memories? They're of friendship, of achievement, whether out on a field, or report card, or on stage. Mirambika was the best experience of my life. It was a school that encouraged holistic and creative growth in all its students. It was very different. We didn't have outward competitions. There were no grades. It was awesome. There were no standardized tests or tests ever at all, not once in like 13 years of me being there. But the philosophy that Mirambika carried was that we had to be better versions of ourselves every single day. It refused to be a factory in the way that many schools are today. It refused to put us in a box that only measured us by our capabilities of our fluency in English or how well we solve math problems. Instead, it encouraged us to learn what we wanted to learn and use some tools like we had sports every single day. It was awesome. Like whenever we first got to school, we'd always go out and play. And then we'd always have unstructured quiet time right after it to reflect and plan out our day. We could choose what we wanted to learn and when. We could study biology and hematology. I remember in the 4th grade, I did a whole project on the ozone layer, and my friend did a project on her pet rabbit. And we all presented it to our parents and the other students. We had a lot of emphasis on every single part of an individual. We encouraged students to do the best at what they are best at. We had a lot of sports, we had a lot of theater, we did grand performances, we had parents come and help, we had community members come and help. All our classes were interconnected. Our plays that we would perform were also read in English class. Our science and math classes always went hand in hand. We had a firefighter come and teach us about fire safety. We had aeronautical engineers come and actually teach us about aerodynamics. And this happened every single day in class. And we had big open classrooms. The environment wasn't sanitized and monotonous like it is found in most schools these days. It was very big, it was really open. We learned a lot, and we learned a lot through creativity. And that's what Mirambika means to me. Thank you.
So, do you think there's ever a chance of reviving Mirambika in the future?
Yeah, like the spirit lives on. So Mirambika stopped 2 years ago. We had a 2-acre campus in the capital of Delhi, and the owners decided to end it and take the building down, and now it's a college. But the spirit of it lives on, and all of our alumni are really excited to open a new one in the future.
Cool. And so, would you say that it would be beneficial to us as high school students for schools in America to take on a similar teaching style?
Yeah, I definitely think so, because schools these days, classes are put in boxes, and Mirambika teaches us that it's not just that. There's a whole world out there. It teaches us to be individual and be creative and not be afraid.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.